Well, it's Thursday morning at 9:30. This has become our regular TV time, Facebook time. You can always check us out if this is your first time on YouTube at any given time. Our great web designer has made us a YouTube station, so if you want to catch up on some education that we try to throw in every one of our Facebook Lives, please do so. So if it's your first time, you can always go to the Sewing Gallery on YouTube. We keep trying to reach more and more people to let them know that there's a store in Southern West Virginia that cares about you as far as your education. That's my main objective of owning a business, is where when you walk into our store, you can tell the difference between wanting to educate you versus selling you something. So when we talk about new products, I buy products a lot because they inspire me. So I'm hoping to pass that to you. And you know, there's things that we do in sewing that we say we'll never do again. I want to shout out to Nancy and Jill that helped me sew a fleece quilt, two of them together. It took about 3 hours. And Doreen started it, so we had to change direction several times. It was a nightmare. So that's a project we will not take in again. And a shout out to Nancy and Jill for helping me do that. So, you know, life's all about learning, and sewing's the same thing. So if you hang out at the sewing store, there's going to be something new every week. So if you feel I'm trying to tell you something, I'm just trying to show you something new. So I wanted to say that. You faithful people who like us and share us, thank you so much. And we do our weekly drawing, and then we do a monthly drawing. So if you haven't liked us or shared us in a while, we see the numbers. Mary has designed us, a web designer. Again, thank you, Mary, for us to pick from people that has recently shared us and liked us, maybe recommended us to a friend. And a shout out to Sheila Lilly, because Sheila, thank you. We wouldn't have sold 5 of those FF 101. They're all gone. For those that didn't take advantage of that deal, they are gone. They will not be at that price ever again. But thanks to Sue ordering 25. I don't know how I got 25, but I did. But thank you for helping us. We wanted to share with you today, to start out, the Queen Bees project. It is this. It's the storybook pillow. Now, say you're not a Queen Bee member. You know, we have yearly Queen Bee members. You can purchase this design on their website, and then if you want to use exactly what we did, the fabric for the front of this is in this embellishment kit. All of this to do this, your trim work, your handle. So we wanted to share it with you. Now you say, I just want to buy the design and the pillow in the embellishment kit. Well, we sell these pillows, which we have promoted these a couple weeks ago. This is an 18 by 18 pillow. What's nice about this pillow is you can buy the real cheap ones, but this one goes in and comes back out. So it's a very poly down. It's a real good brand. So we carry these also. So you would need this, and this. The zipper's already in it for you. So we wanted to share that with you. That's what's going on this month. Now, I've had a couple suggestions. Christy Puckett, that's been helping us out, suggested that she was going to put books in this and possibly give it as a Christmas gift. Well, and Farmer, that just started embroidery, and she said that she's going to put a beach towel in it for the kids and maybe a couple books, so when they go to the beach, you know, that they can just carry this. Or if you're traveling, this would be a great pillow, because those airline pillows are not sweet. They don't fluff back up. Your head just goes down in them, and it's like the batting just separates. So we wanted to share it with you, and also wanted to share something wonderful. This is from Dime. If you notice, we are getting more and more of Dime's product in. And I want to say this about Dime and Floriani. At one time, Floriani and Dime was married, and they got a divorce. So the man or woman of Dime divorced the owner, man or woman, and Floriani. I know the Floriani guy is a male, so I'm not sure about the woman. So at one time, Dime and Floriani was together. So when you look at their products, you'll see quite a bit of similarity. But what Dime has done is they've taken it to a different level and a different part of the spectrum. Like they've come out with the magnetic frames, which is awesome.
Awesome.
I think they should be in the sewing machines when you purchase them. I'm just saying. Hope somebody from Brother hears that. But this is a Dime product that we introduced 2 or 3 weeks ago. And my friend that outdoes herself done me some earrings to show. She's got 2 granddaughters. She said that they bought the ear hangers at Hobby Lobby. So, I mean, I'm just letting you know where she said she thinks they got them. But it's 18 different designs. So, I think they're cute as I'll get out. If you've got a granddaughter or a grandson that likes to get into the embroidery room. And this is done with the wash away stabilizer. So a shout out to Miss Morrison. And I have another shout out to Miss Morrison about the spring quilt. She got it done. She says there's some problems with it that I'm not seeing what she's seeing. And of course, she did the blue tiles design on her border. If you're new to embroidery, these are small blocks, and then you sew them together once you embroidery them, and that's how you achieve that. You don't put your embellishments on here until it's been quilted. So she did all of this at home. She has a very nice backing on it also. So I wanted to show that to you. She changed a few things. There's no rules when you get a kit from whether it's Kimberbell or Moda kits. If you want to change one of the colors or the colors, there's no rules in it. So I just wanted to share this with you because it's beautiful. And if you look on our online feature of the month up until the 16th, all of this is in our Easter sale. So it's 20% off. So if any of you guys are interested, now's the time to get this while the supply still lasts. But you also get the fabric to achieve what she's done here. So it's a really nice deal, and I wanted to share that with you today. And a shout out, thank you Debbie so much for doing that. Lori's going to kind of take Debbie's down so that we can show Victoria that works with us. She is a designer with patterns. She's real gifted in doing that. And when she writes a pattern, she talks to you. So this is one of her patterns. She used a previous collection that she did this in. She's trying to get quilts done in each one. So, this, you can make it bigger. This is a lap size. This is called Star Lace Wings. So, this is our local designer in patterns. So, this is hers. So, she got it done, and I said, well, let me hang it so I can show everybody. But if you go online, you can see Victoria's other patterns that is sold right now, exclusive in the store. So, they're not going to be in every store yet. But I hope they are at some point. But we wanted to also show you that. We wanted to show you, we want to go back to our not our fill in the blanks, our table toppers. We have one Easter left. We only have one. And Easter's not until the 17th, is that right, or the 19th?
I
think it's the 17th.
17th, I think.
I'm not sure. It's prom season, so I'm not sure about anything except sewing beads, glitter, straps. But we're having a fun time, Jill and I are. We decided yesterday, we were sitting there, she was helping me pin some patches on, and she looked up at me and she said, you know, there's no two dresses alike. And, you know, people says, do you teach alteration classes? No. There's no situation. This year we're doing a lot of straps and a lot of hems. Not so much through the sides, but we do have those ones through the sides. But there's no two dresses alike, and no season's the same as it was before because the designers change them. So I just wanted to share that. And a shout out to Jill for always having my back. Even with Betsy being off, Jill and I are the two that struggle through the prom dresses because the buck stops with me. If the dress is messed up, I'm going to be the one. So when the girls ride by 10 years later with 5 kids and they say, that's that woman that messed up my dress at the prom. So, you know, and I do fear that. So if it falls, it's going to fall on me. I don't want to do that to an employee. But this is our last Easter Bunny table topper. And then, of course, we have, and we're showing them to you out front here, that the ones that we've got done. This is a great project. This is one that you do applique. I had to think about what I was trying to say. This is our May one. So we do these ahead of time so that you can put them out on your table. You will learn to do applique. You will learn to use Wonder Under, which is a great product. And we can even get you to come in and we'll show you how to, whether you do the blanket stitch. And of course, if you have a Brother machine, it is very easy to change your stitch length and your width if you want to when you're doing this. This is a great project to get exposure and good experience with applique on bigger pieces before you go do a full-size quilt. So, and these run $49.99, so we love them. And then we have the one that we're doing the class on April the 30th. I've been saying the 29th. I guess probably because of proms. But because we always ask when they need the dress and what the prom date is. This is April the 30th and May the 7th. What are you going to learn in this? And what are you going to have to purchase? Well, you have to purchase one of these kits, and if you took advantage of April Fool's Day, you only paid $35 for this, but if you didn't, it's $49.99. Now, with this, also, it'll be from 11 to 4, class $50. You can sign up online or come in the store. You will also learn to use glue. You will learn to use your, what's that ruler called, Lori, the yellow one, the 1/4 inch?
It's the quarter inch.
Add a quarter foot. Roller.
Add a quarter.
It took me a
roller.
second. Jill's working on this right now. This is a great way, too, if you are using Kimberbell blue towels, that you can quilt these just like this with your blue towels and with your designs. And if you go to the Sewing Gallery's website and you decide that you don't like the designs that are in the blue towels, you can click on Kimberbell from our website and go over and look at different designs and purchase that way different designs. So we wanted to share it with you this morning. We also wanted to share with you this morning, we still have just a few embellishment kits for the Easter Bunny basket. These are fun. If you order this online, it's called Fill in the Blank. You pay for the blank online, and then you order this separate, the embellishment kit that gives you all the things to go around, all of your felt, and all of this is in this kit so that you don't have a lot of money invested in this, because these tubes run $9.99. So this is the way to go if you want to be challenged a little bit with Kimberbell. And also you have to purchase one of these bags And this is what creates this. This, the embellishment kit, and your design, which is automatically downloaded from the sewing gallery, not Kimberbell. So if you purchase that, this runs $10.95 and this is $9.95. So, you know, you got a few dollars invested in it, but we wanted to show you that this morning. I also wanted to mention to you this morning, back by demand, volume 5, they're back in stock. I know that there's been some folks that want them, and as I told you last week, you know, people says, put me one away. Well, I'm thinking about 4 prom dresses. I'm thinking about 2 phone calls. The ring-ins coming in. Christy's on the quilting machine. Victoria's up here cutting fabric, and I can't remember everything. So I wanted to remind you, get online, just place your order. You can pick up in the store, or when somebody, say you don't live close by and you're concerned about gas, order online, and when one of your friends comes to Princeton or local, when you come to town, it'll be put in the back and you'll have your CD. I think volume 5 is the best mud rug group that Kimberbell has done. Now, they've gone up in price. They're $44.95, just so you know, but I wanted to share it with you today. But everything's going up. I wish we could control it, but we really can't. I wanted to show you what another wonderful friend did to help me out. You know, through this trial of having an employee off, and you know, you depend on people in a small business more than I guess they know. But I'd asked a friend that's volunteered to do me the braided twist. And this comes with a ruler. This runs $37.99. There's different techniques that you can use. And a shout out to Miss Patty Rockwell Beckley that went the extra mile to help me so I could show this, because I knew that she would do a fine job. And I want to show it to you because a lot of you guys like doing table runners, and this one's unique looking, and you could even make it longer. But thank you, Patty, for doing this for your little friend over here at Sewing Gallery. Look how pretty this is. This is the front, and Patty's awesome ironer. So, and then she did the back in this. But Patty does such a fine job with whatever she does. But for those of you that likes to do table toppers, this will take you to a new level because you're doing circles. Remember, when I started out this morning, I said, you know, it's not about selling you something. It's about making you step your game up and get more education to be better at whatever. So when you go to these shows, you can say, I've seen that, I've done it. I don't want to do it again. Remember, fleece? We're not doing any more fleece. I don't care if you pay me $5,000. I'm not putting us through that, Nancy and Jill. So we wanted to share that with you. We also want to share with you that we're doing, and Lori folded this up very nice for me. This is an apron. This is red, white, and blue.
Oh, red, white, and barbecue.
Yes, yes, thank you. And this is virtual. You can do it at your convenience whenever you want to do it. But you do this, you get to use leather. You will use some fabric. Kimberbell puts everything into this kit, including, you know, they give you tape in every class, and everybody just gets addicted to it. And then when they come to class, they end up buying 1 or 2 more because it's such a nice tape, and it's not expensive. Now, one of the questions that somebody might shoot out to me is, what about the dispensers? Well, they're saying that the dispensers are no longer because they can't get the materials, just like the slap band. But this class is $59. You get a jump drive with it. You get everything to make it just like if you was coming to a 1-day or 2-day event. This is just like a 4-hour event where you could do it home. You know, and don't quit sewing in the summertime or embroidering. I know that we all have yard work, trust me. I've been watching that grass grow every day at home. Uh, which I said, Lord, let it rain all week because, right now with the prom dresses, you take several of them home if you can that doesn't have glitter on them. But this is a great class to take. It's $59. You can sign up and register online. Thanks to Mary. She's always helping us. And I want to show you a few other things that Lori will be putting online today. We have, remember I told you Floriani and Dime divorced when it was Floriani only, so Dime developed it. Dime also has threads, embroidery threads. So we're using those. We're giving them a shot. It's on the same level of Floriani. I like both of these companies very well. And then this comes with a kit with a variegated thread in it. Lori will have these online. Victoria got them in yesterday. So this will give you an opportunity to explore Dime's product from their divorce now. So I like to give you history so that you know why we bring a product in that relates to another one, or we know the history before we try to sell it to you. Did you catch it? Try to sell it to you? So I wanted to share that with you. Now, the good stuff. Our 25% off weekly deals is wonderful. We are doing the jelly roll, the junior jelly roll, with 25% off. And this is the natural color. We only have those in juniors. I just got these in. I know everybody's familiar with the 40-piece jelly roll, but what's cool about these jelly rolls that why I'm promoting them, this is great for stashing. Sashing, So, if you're doing a quilt and you're going to use sashing, and you always say, I hate cutting, these are two great products that you can purchase, put in your stash for later on. And then, everybody that is watching this morning loses this. I don't know where you lose them at, but you do. You lose them at home. We've got the 1/4 inch foot, which is SA 185 and SA 125. The 1/4 inch foot without the flange, with the flange. This one runs $19.98. This one's $14.99. We have it in our deal of the week. I just thought this would be, and plus, we just got them in, finally. But I just wanted to, so you'd have an extra one if you wanted to. Because I try to do the deals where it benefits you, not just to sell you something, but all of you guys has lost that 1/4 inch foot, and I know you have, because I have. And we lost one in the shop, and we don't know where it's at, so we do now, because we've got another one, and we had to borrow Betsy's because we were out of stock. So this is another part of the deal. I really wanted to promote the Flex Foam interfacing. This is great for bags. It's great to use it with wash away, cut away, tear away stabilizer. It gives whatever you're using extra body, and it holds. So this runs $8.99. So everything I'm showing you today has a decent price on it, but you'll see it's kind of flexy. So this is a great product that I think you would also want to have if you do embroidery and things. So we wanted to share that with you today. And we wanted to share with you that took us 8 months to get back in stock is the PS 500. It has 100 stitch. It has a thread cutter. It also has a threader. When these machines first came out, it started out at the 450. It did not have a thread cutter. These are two things that you need on a machine. Love this machine. And I brought this one to the forefront to you today because I always like to share with you about a machine so that you understand the value of machines that we sell at the Sewing Gallery. This is a great machine to take to class. And if you're so busy on your XP2 or your XJ1 or your XE1 or your VM 5200 or your 3600, 3700D, this is a great machine that you can piece with. It's wonderful machine to piece, and it's not too heavy to carry to class, which I always suggest you get a bag for all the machines. If you're going to go to class or go to your friend's house, this is a great one to take to wherever you want to take it. If you're going camping, if you're going to the beach, or if you're those that go down to the quilting show in Tennessee, a lot of you girls sew in the room. This is a great machine to take and travel with. So this runs $6.99, just so you know, plus tax. So it's a wonderful machine. We wanted to show you that this morning. We also wanted to show you 3 products that we just got in, 3 fabrics, and we're supposed to get the backing for this. This is Free Spirit, and it's real pretty colors, and you can coordinate with the already existing colors that we have in the store. So if you're that blue and soft cloud color, I love this one. This one's my favorite. I don't know why.
I like that one. I like the one in the middle too, though. There's something about it that I just like.
Put this on the back, or this would be a nice feature fabric with some of the new things. So, yes, these run $12 a piece for a yard, and we wanted to show you that this morning as I knock things off in the floor because we put so much up here. I think I've told you about everything, and most of all, this morning and every week that we talk to you, I want to thank those faithful volunteers that's really made a difference. It's Kathy Bolton with that new dog, Daisy Sue. I need to see her. I need to see her, Kathy. You're scared if you bring her down that she'll want to stay with me. She'll be Sue and Daisy Sue. And Debbie Morrison for making all the stuff so I can share it. Thanks to my good friend Jill that stepped up and helped me do the extra mile. And of course, my Christy Puckett friend that is quilting the world down here at the Sewing Gallery. She's been a blessing. And Doreen and Nancy, thanks for you guys stepping up. I know when you volunteer, that's a big commitment. Trust me, I know. It's giving back when you don't have it to give. And week before last, Nancy's mother was in the hospital in Charleston, but she still made time to come over and help me. And not a lot of people take the time and help, but those who have stepped up to the plate, Christy, Doreen, Nancy, my buddy Jill, and Tammy Todd comes and sits and entertains me. I just wanted to thank her for her entertainment that she tries to give me. And I'm trying to sew and focus on rhinestones and beads and whatever else happens. But your volunteer and your friendship that has developed through this has meant a lot to me. Because not everybody will volunteer and alter their schedule to help you any, because they don't want you to mess up their schedule. But yet, the folks that know me, if I'm asking for help, I'm struggling. Thank you. We want to shout out at Patty, Kathy, Christy, Debbie, and Crybaby Betsy that's coming by today. We hope to hear something from her. And my queen, Sheila, and Tammy, and Joanne, and Doreen, and Teresa, and Cindy, and Nancy, and Judy, and of course Travis. And if I have left, Virginia and Hinton, Juanita, and Wayne down there in Roanoke. Wayne, you haven't been up yet to get that XP2 for your wife Juanita yet. But I just want to thank everybody for taking the time out this morning to listen to me tell you what's hot and what's new at the Sewing Gallery in Princeton, West Virginia, and for your support and your volunteership for those girls helping me. Thank you.
And Miss Sue, we have Tina on here who wants to be reminded the name of the quilt behind you.
Yes, it is Star Lace Wings. Victoria just designed this one, and it's in the store. And if you don't find it online, call us and we'll tell you what it is. And thank you for your question, Miss Tina, this morning. I don't know who Tina is at this point, but we know your name is Tina. And thanks for coming out and listening to us. You can always view us on YouTube later. You can also, our web designer Mary sends out an email with their Facebook Live on it. So share us, like us, give us your comments, whether we like them or not, or we love them. Thanks, everybody, and thanks for your help, and hopefully we'll hear good news from Betsy today. Thank you.